This is James, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And if you would, bless my Cash App. Bless my Cash App so I can get more acrylic paint, masking tape, and paintbrushes. It's just that simple. It's for my art, okay? You can view my art at maskingtapetreasures.com. All right. This one is called A Stupid Thing to Do. Yes. Look, back in the day when I was in high school then. I was in my sophomore year, okay? Well, in my junior year, okay? For a month straight, me and my partners were at war with a rival neighborhood, okay? We would beat one of them up and then they'll get one of us. So it kept going back and forth. Kept going back and forth. They would get one of us, even at school, you see. It wasn't safe to be alone. One day I one day I decided that I'm tired of I'm tired of this. Tired of worrying whether or not I would get jumped and stuff. Plus, they had put one of my homies in the hospital. So they beat him so bad. So I decided not to go to school. Not to go to school anymore. All right. So the next morning, I told my mother, I'm not going to school. And she got mad at me. She got mad at me, but it was okay with her. That day, I had nothing to do. Nobody was in the neighborhood. Everybody else was at school. Nobody was in the neighborhood. It was nothing to do. We didn't have cell phones back then, or internet, or Wi-Fi. So I just tried reading. Then that got boring, okay? So I sat at the dining room table daydreaming. As I sat there, I tilted my chair back on two legs, the two back legs. I was leaning back, balancing myself, seeing how long I can do it. And my mom told me not to do that, okay? But I did it anyway. you know, I was balancing and daydreaming, okay? Then suddenly I heard a loud crash and I was on the floor. And I had broke my mom's full-length mirror, okay? I crashed through the mirror. Well, after cleaning it up, I was trying to think of a lie to explain to my mom how the mirror got broke. Yeah. Later that evening, my father got home from work, okay? And he called me in the front room, okay? So I went up there and I said, "Yes." And he said, "What's this? What's this that you don't want to go to school no more?" Okay? I was speechless because my mom had ratted me out. I never thought she would do that. I never thought she would do that, but she did it. And my father he wasn't happy about it. And he told me, he said, "Look, I thought you was the one." Yes. And he said, "I thought you was the one. And I'm very, very disappointed in you. But you almost a man now. You can make your own decisions. Okay? But I I'm gonna let you know I'm very disappointed in you. And I didn't say nothing. I just stood there for a minute. And then I walked to the back. And I went in my room and I got on the bed And I was really thinking. I was really thinking hard, you know, because I never heard my father say he was disappointed in me. Even when I went to jail and stuff, when I ended up going to jail for a day or something like that, he never said that. But this was the first time he said he was disappointed at me. So after 2 days, I went to my mom and said, Mama, I want to get back in school. And she said, What? I said, yes, I want to get back in school. Take me back up there. Let me get back in. So we had to go through that process. We went to the school and everything. And then I ended up having to tell the counselors in there why I wanted to drop out. So I told them that was a rough school. People fought every day. People got stabbed every day. People sold drugs in that school. So it was bad, you know. So they allowed me to transfer from there to Kenwood. Kenwood was back then was prep school. They was preppy, you know. Everybody in there, it was a whole like going into a whole new world. When I went to that school, when I first got there, I was so out of place. I was like way out of place, you know, because I had long hair, I had braids, my hair was down to here, you know, I had braids and everything like that, or had it straight and stuff like that. They had their hair closely cropped. And they had the Izot shirts on. That was, I don't know if y'all know what that is, Izot, you know, shirt, you know, polo shirts and everything like that. So after the first day, when I got back home, I had to change my wardrobe. So I can fit in with them, you know. And then after that, I uh I cut my hair. I cut my hair in a shag. You know, a shag. So it was kind of low up here and then shagged out in the back. But then after that, then I cut it. I did a fade, you know. So, but it was crazy. And it wasn't no fights in there. It wasn't no fighting or nothing. Sure, it was arguments. People would argue with each other, but they never broke out into a fight. You know, so if you heard an argument at my old school, you was going to fight. It was the inevitable was finna happen. Okay? You were going to fight. So after that, I kept going to that school, going to Kenwood, and then I got acclimated to that school, you know. Where the other school was just a thing of the past, you know. Then came the time when I graduated. I graduated from there, and that was it, you know. So then my father said, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You a man now. That's what he told me, you know. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't want to disappoint my parents, you know. I never knew how something as simple as you not going to school would impact them, you know. So, but I graduated out of there, you know, and I've been going ever since, you know. Yeah, look, I want to show y'all these new things here. These are so good. Yes, they're good. They got a lot of the sour cream taste, a strong sour cream taste, and a strong onion taste to it. Oh, mm, 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 mm. I'm gonna try it with some of these, okay? With some of this. All right, here we go. This is good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, good. Get out and get some of these. Get some of these. These are delicious by themselves. But if you get some of this with it, you can't go wrong. These by themselves are good. They have a lot of the sour cream and stuff on here. And the onion.
Hey man, let me get some. Let me be the judge of that. Let me be the judge of that. You ain't never lied. Give me some of that dip. Give me some of that dip. Let me keep that some of that dip. Oh, goodness.
All right, you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share. Share my videos with everyone so everyone can get this experience. Share them with your loved ones. Share them with your family. Share them with your friends. And share them with your enemies. All right. Peace. Adios. Salamat. Chair dance.
Oh my God.